Hi, good afternoon or good morning. My name is Samuel Colon, and today, as I've been bringing upon the what is the strongest part of your body, I believe this is part 8, and I'll be putting it down. I'm also going to be doing this series in Spanish because I also speak Spanish, but this is something that is really has interested me on what is the most powerful part, the strongest part of your body. And it comes out to be your memory, your power, your thinking. That is the most powerful part of your body. And I've been sharing this topic with a couple of people. And the brain is just something so wonderful that God has given us. But we want to understand that the brain is also something that can be used for good as well as for bad. I was talking to a friend of mine last night over the internet, and as we was talking about the power of the mind, he sat down and he started to say to me, I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about the power of the brain. I was thinking of, because he works as an engineer, so he has to do a lot of thinking. So his mind has to be strong. Everything we do, as I've said it in the past, everything we do has to deal with our brain. I'll repeat it again. Everything that we do has to deal with our brain. One more time. Everything that we do has to deal with our brain. And I also asked a couple of people this question: what is the most powerful thing in your body? And they'll think about it for a couple of seconds. They might say your teeth, your bone, your heart. But in reality, the most powerful thing in your body is your mind. As I said before, when your mind is active, whether it is going through a process of goodness or something has happened, your mind reacts. Your brain reacts to according to the situation. Our mind has an alarm or a panic mode, or a panic reaction mode, in which it will do what you may not expect it to do, because when we're calm we won't do anything, we're just so calm. But when there is a situation, our mind has the power to think differently as a reaction. So there are people who are capable of doing things in a given moment. That's how powerful the mind is, because there's a thing in the mind that just reacts so quickly. A lot of the people who perform at high levels of performance, whether they're football players, boxers, professional speakers, dancers, whatever it may be, their brains kick in very differently. There is an active part, a waking up part, a stimulus part in the mind that people are able to do a couple of things. It's happened to me. One of the games that I can kind of remember, I don't exactly remember how it went, but it was, I think, Michael Jordan back in 90 something, and he had an intense fever, and he happened to perform one of the best games in that series that he has ever given, despite that he had flu-like symptoms, and they even made a Gatorade commercial out of it. But that really impressed me, because I've seen it myself. I can't remember, but just his reaction, his motivation. His body was hurting, but his mind kicked in, and this is very important, because in a given situation, your mind is going to react. Now, when it comes to situation and problems, it's most important that your brain is what you need to count on, and that your brain is the message sender to what's in your body. There's a saying that what is in the abundance of the heart, or what's in your heart, you're going to speak out. Now, there's another saying, people think that somebody else made it, but a wise man said this: as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So you become what you think, and you are what you think. You are what you say. You will react to what you constantly say and think. So this is very important, that your brain sends signals out again to see what you are and who you are. Yesterday it was raining, and as it was raining outside, I don't have a car or whatever, so either I use an umbrella or I'll wait into the rain. But here's the thing, that when it starts to rain, people have different reactions when it rains. Some people may have the reaction of, oh, it's raining and I can't do anything. Other people will have a good reaction, oh, it helps the flowers grow. So it's all that. But when you're in a situation, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, whether you like the job or you don't like the job, it may affect your body. But here's the thing, it comes down to what happens in your mind. How do you assimilate? How do you perceive it? Do you think a lot before you do, or do you do and then you think? So as it was raining yesterday, I was like, well, my body may get wet but my mind will stand strong. My mind will stand strong. Remember, you may get wet while you're walking in the rain, but if your mind is strong, you say, well, it's just rain, I'll get wet, I'll dry off. A tough-minded person does not really get influenced and does not procrastinate and does not think, well, I'm going to do this, no. A strong mind is a determined mind. It's a mind that understands that to get something in life, you have to have a strong mind. A strong mind is very important, especially when you are a leader. When you are a leader, you're leading a congregation, whether you're leading a workplace, whether you're leading just preschoolers. You have to have a strong mind. Why? Because if you are a leader, you're going to have followers. Okay, so you cannot be a weak-minded leader. Here's the thing, that a weak-minded person will always be submitted to a strong-minded person or a strong-willed person. It's when people are weak in the mind, they will always fear against a strong personality, against a strong character, because in their mind they start to think, oh, what if I fail? What if I try this and it doesn't work? So, a weak person will always fall down to a strong person, a strong-willed person. But here's the wonderful thing. There are sometimes thoughts that can weaken a person, like overpayment, getting in credit card debt, losing their car, losing this and losing that. I said this before, that no matter what happens, whether you lose something, whether you lose your job, or whether you lose your health, or whatever, life goes on. You see, life goes on. No matter what happens, life goes on. And the only thing you have in this world is your mind. And if you are a fearing person of God, and it's God. Maybe you may not believe in God. That's up to you. But what's helped me through in my circumstances is my faith. Now, I understand that life goes on. Life goes on. No matter what we go through, no matter who we are, life goes on. Yesterday I was talking to a co-worker of mine, and I told him, and I spoke to him, I said, the brain is so powerful, yet the brain can become a prisoner to what other people think. I'll repeat it again twice. Your brain can become a prisoner to what other people think or say. One more time. Your brain, right here, can become a prisoner to what other people think or say. For instance, I'm doing this series now on what is the strongest part of your body, and the brain is just awesome as I'm talking. I told him, I said, listen, you're whether you're making a CD or whether you're writing a book or whether you're recording on YouTube like I'm doing, I told him some people will never ever record a CD. Some people will never go on YouTube, not because they're shy of public speaking. See, and it goes for anything else. It goes for anything else, whether you're shy of public speaking, and that shyness is produced of what our people want to say. So that's why people will never think. I know people who can sing, but they will be afraid to sing in front of people. That's why they will not become anything, because they are afraid of what others may think. Here's the thing. I told him, Kevin, and that's his name, Kevin. I said, people will always be afraid, okay, of doing something because of what other people think. And I know that I'm repeating it, but let it sink into your mind. As I'm recording these sessions, I said, listen, my mind is strong, and I really don't care what people say or think. Because what happens is you're stuck between two places. Hear me out. You're stuck between two places. You want to do something that you know you can do, and yet the same side of the token, you understand that what people think, so you won't do it because you're afraid of what people say, yet there's another part that wants to do it. And I say, look, my concern is not what you think, what does the YouTube audience think or the world thinks. I said, no, that does not matter what anybody thinks. What matters is that I get out the message, you see. Because if I don't get out the message, I'm going to die with the message. I'm going to die not producing. I'm going to be frustrated because I'm not accomplishing it. See, when you have a goal, when you have a vision, and you want to do something in life, you got to understand something, that you're not going to be happy until you fulfill that role. So I just hope that this has helped you out. Don't be afraid of what other people think. Go for it, do it. Your mind is strong, your mind is capable. Don't ever fall weak to a weak mind. Thank you, God bless, and hope to see you again. This is What is the Strongest Part of Your Body, Part 8. Thank you.